Okay, just got home from work and I have a little more time to do what I love to do. I'm gonna do it's been a while since I did a clutch video. I just had clutch number 8 of the 2017 season shed out. So, without any further ado, nothing crazy going on here. It's just a banana cinnamon to cinnamon breeding. Had 9 eggs. And we got 1.2 regular cinnamons, and I just love the bellies on cinnamons. Nothing big going on here, just this one's got a nice little stripe going on. That's the boy, but yeah, a couple cinnamons, and then I hit on three banana cinnamons. This one hasn't shed out yet. These two have. They're all boys. They'll all be available. Made a few of these a couple years ago and kept one for a breeder. And there you go. Awesome looking morph. 2 of those guys. And then I got 1 female super cinnamon. First black snake I've ever made. Looks like she's got a little bit of a kink going on at the bottom of her tail there. I'm not 100% sure if it even is. It's hard to tell if it even is. I think it is, but nothing to worry about, that's for sure. So a nice jet black female super cinnamon. She'll be available. She is available. Yep. Okay, and that's clutch number 8, and then clutch number 9 coming up here was a pastel puma male to a fire yellow belly female. And this is probably my favorite clutch of the year so far. Really happy with this. And there you go. First up, there's the belly says it all. Male single gene yellow belly. Don't worry, that's not what I was excited about. And here, stepping it up a little bit, got a female, either yellow belly or spark. I'm gonna guess spark because when I look up both morphs online, more of this looks closer to the yellow to the fire spark pictures to me than it does to the fire yellow belly. I mean, look at the red flames going up the side. I don't know, maybe it's yellow belly, who knows, but like I said, if you look them both up, it looks a little more like the fire spark to me. And let's see, moving along. This was a 7 egg, no, it was a 6 egg clutch. And then a male puma, so that's just a yellow belly spark. First one I've ever hatched. I do like it compared to I've hatched puma combos this year. So this is the first regular puma I've hatched, and I do like it. And in case you caught that, the last clutch I said was a 9/8 clutch. I showed you 7 babies. I had 2 super cinnamon bananas that were kinked really bad and did not make it. So I will not be doing that pairing again. I see so many people successfully hatching out super cinnamons, and didn't think it was going to be that likely to happen. And like I said, I'll never do that again. So anyway, love this girl. This is a Firefly Yellow Belly or a Firefly Spark. Couldn't tell you which one. They look pretty close when I look up pictures of both of them, but this is going to be a powerhouse female. All 3 genes going on in her can produce supers. You can make super pastels with her, super fires, and the super form of whatever other gene she has in her, whether it's yellow belly or spark. Those are all qualities that I like to have on the female side of the equation, so this girl's awesome. You know, if you ask me, I'd rather have this girl, a pastel yellow belly spark, or pastel fire spark or pastel fire yellow belly, over say a pinstripe calico spider any day of the week. So anyway, moving on. And then this is that was female, by the way, that triple. This is, I hatched another one like this out earlier in the year. This is did I don't know, we'll see. This is a pastel yellow belly spark. So it's a pastel puma, and it's also a female. Get back in there. I want to show you something else from earlier in the year that I hatched out. This is, on the right there, I believe that is a super pastel puma. And that's just going off of the opinions of other people who have hatched them, and the fact that if you look at the heads, the one on the right doesn't have the darker stripes going back past the eyes. So the whiter head on this one tells us it's a super pastel puma, but I'll figure it out for myself because it's a girl and I'm keeping her. I'm going to make this pastel puma available on the left. And again, that's a girl. And then, last but not least, I got somebody escaping here. The quad in this clutch, I did hit, and it's another female, and this one's going to be a Firefly Puma. So all 4 genes, pastel, fire, yellow belly, spark. And I always wondered if I'd be able to tell, how would I tell, and how do these other people tell when they have so many things going on. And when you get them side by side, that's when you can pick it out. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but you got the solid white head on the left, and what really gives it away for me is in person you can really see the overall, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the overall color of the animal. The entire color of her is completely different. And I know, you know, animals can vary within the same genes, but this is obvious. So there's next to the pastel yellow belly for comparison, pastel puma for comparison, and I'll put it next to the super pastel puma for comparison, which isn't really apples to apples because the one on the right there is about 2 months old. These will look more like her once their colors start coming in too. And this one cannot be a super pastel because there was no pastel on the female side of the pairing. So again, this was favorite clutch of the year so far. I love the way they all look next to each other here. It's starting to run on me, so I should just call it at that. But so we got a yellow belly, a grenade if it's a fire spark, a regular puma, a pastel puma, and a firefly puma. And did I say this one? Pastel yellow belly, or a pastel fire spark. I don't know. Getting confused. Way too much. But awesome. This clutch is not shut out yet, by the way. I may redo this video if they just blow me away when they shed. Can you see the difference in those two in the colors? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Stay tuned. Got a lot of stuff coming out. Thanks for watching, guys.